This is gonna be a fairly short video, and I know I said I'll upload like once a month last time, but you know what? Forgive me. My brain went burr. So the first scenes of the version 2.3 trailer is about a big bad abyss wolf king, and then there's a showcase for Goro, and then there's the teasers for what is probably Ito's character story quest. But for this video, we're not talking about that. No. We're talking about the new Dragonspine quest. Rejoice everyone! Finally, something that isn't filler. A Christmas miracle indeed. Now, the first moments of Dragonspine 2.3 trailer is Albedo talking about how humans and how they act. He describes how humans go the extra mile to pursue the ordinary, which is really interesting because right after he says that, he goes on about how the mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. And when I thought about it, I went, oh no. Is he talking about Sal Vindagnyr? Sal Vindagnyr is an ancient civilization in Dragonspine before all of the snow even arrived, and even before Durin died. The civilization fell after the sky frost nail fell and destroyed the ley line tree, which made of the climate go cold. So I thought, Albedo keeps going on about how humans and the secrets of lives in Dragonspine. Has he found out and researched about Sal Vindagnyr? There's a possibility he is, because Sal Vindagnyr has some connections with Khaenri'ah because of the Ruin Guard serial numbers the community deciphered. It would just make more sense of why he would research it. Then after this scene, we see Eula talking about how Dragonspine is mysterious in general. In Eula's story quest, we see her going to Dragonspine like she was going to fucking Meth Gala or something. So it isn't impossible that she's explored and know a thing or two about it. She then talks about how people are put off by the cold and that Dragonspine has so many mysteries to explore. This makes sense because Eula is a part of the Knights reconnaissance team after all, and I think she has pitched this idea to the Knights about exploring the mountain but never got to go ahead because of the freezing climate in Dragonspine. After I speculated on these topics, I went to actually see where these scenes took place, and I could not for the life of me figure out where Eula, Amber, and Joel was in this scene. That is, until I found out something more peculiar. I found out that they were actually across the half-broken stone bridge that connects Dragonspine and Mondstadt. This scene shows around 3 trees in the background and snow scattered all around. But when I went to the place in the game, there were no trees and not much snow, and I thought that my game was lagging or it didn't load. But no, I was wrong. Then I thought, oh shit, is the snow spreading? Then I also thought maybe Mihoya just wanted to make the scene more presentable. But still. The next we see is Albedo in his research camp where he says that his alchemy notes went missing. Then there's a shot of Wyrmrest Valley and the bones of the dragon. Why? No, actually, I don't know why. Maybe I'm speculating a bit too much on it, but Mihoyo doesn't add scenes for no reason. This shot where Albedo, Paimon, and Aether is looking at footprints takes place just outside the research camp. And look at the footprints. Many have said that maybe Eula was the one who stole the researches, but I don't think it is because Eula wears heels and the footprints don't resemble those of heels. Okay, maybe I'm over speculating here, but I still don't think it's Eula that did this. I think it's someone in the Fatui because they've been ransacking Dragonspine for a whole while now. Then we get to the avalanche part. We see Albedo just walking in a broken wooden bridge, then boom, a big avalanche happens. I thought maybe this is the backstory why the wooden bridge leading to the camp broke down, but no, I was wrong. Because this scene where Albedo is standing on is this part I saw in the game, and this is already broken. So he probably just stepped on over there and got fucking bodied by the snow. Now I have a theory on why the avalanche happened. As I said before, I hypothesized that maybe the snow is spreading and that the climate has gotten worse. Eula even says that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be. Avalanches happen when the temperature of the old snow differs because of the new snow that's layered on top of them. So the bottom layer of the snow, the old snow, becomes weaker and this causes the snow to slide down, which makes an avalanche. Heavy snowfall or snowstorms are usually the main reasons why this happens. But if it's Dragonspine, the climate is constantly snowy, so that should be normal, right? No. Because during the 1.2 Dragonspine quest, Albedo mentioned that the snow on Dragonspine never melts, so all the condensation and processes would have never happened. This explains why Albedo was so surprised by the avalanche. So if the snow was never the reason why the avalanche happened, then there's probably a more supernatural explanation of it. And this may be connected to the point I made earlier about Dragonspine's climate spreading and becoming stronger. So yeah, Albedo. Hey, what do you got there? Oh, cryo. Oh, shit. So Albedo can manipulate cryo element now. That's a surprise. Sure, he went insane. We all knew that would happen, but manipulating cryo? Okay, so how did he get this power? Well, I think that it has something to do with the avalanche because right after the scene where he got hit by the snow, it cuts onto this shot where he uses cryo. And again, the avalanche probably happened because of a strange, unnatural phenomenon, and maybe this is what gave Albedo the ability to manipulate cryo. So the first thing I noticed about this scene is how the attacks resemble those of the cryo hypostasis. So at first when I saw this scene, I first thought that he absorbed the cryo hypostasis power and used it, because I also thought that they were fighting in the place where the cryo hypostasis is. But I was wrong, they were actually fighting in the entombed city outskirts, which is the same place where we fought the big cryo Regisvine during the 1.2 events. This may or may not have a reason behind it, but for me, I think that this place is full of Durin's corruption because Albedo stated that the monsters there in Dragonspine, especially the cryo Regisvine in 1.2, were all somehow affected by Durin's corruption. Eula shields Albedo attack, Bennett goes Naruto running and fucking bokens the boken on Albedo's ice thing. Now, why is Bennett here? Well, I think Bennett is here because he had a commission that took place in Dragonspine, but I don't know. I just thought this was the most understandable, yet lazy, but understandable explanation. Traveler at it again, gonna slay a corrupted homunculus with a level 900 refinement 10 dull blade. Eula with her Song of Pines, Bennett with a traveler's handy sword, and Amber with a Favonius bow. Then the camera shot shows Albedo standing up after taking a beating, then boom, black screen. Wow. I'm so hyped. Finally, like, some advancements to the lore, like more content. Overall, I think it's a pretty stacked update, so I'm really happy for what they have done there. But what do you guys think? Like, what do you think about the update and the lore all in all? Do you have like theories or something? Just write them down in the comments. I expect a full-on 3-paragraph, 200-word essay from lore nerds down there.